Hey everybody, it's Randy. It has been a while since I actually put out a video. As you can see, I have a new grow space. I built this in the springtime last year. So let me have you take a peek at what I got going on. So there's Magnum. He's a new addition to our family. He turns 2 years old. Okay. So I have some Brassavola nodosas. These were gifted to me. I have 2 of them. Mimi, no one's there. Shh. So I have 2 of them. I believe it's Brassavola nodosa Little Stars. I brought this one to an Orchid Society meeting in full bloom, like the whole plant was covered. And I actually got a prize. I got best in its division for novice category. So I'll put up a picture of it in full bloom. So let's go back to the beginning. I have some herbs. This is a mint that was in my cocktail, actually, in a mojito. Brought it home, put it in some soil, and it grew. Here I have a Rhincostylus gigantea cartoon. Flowers are gone, it's been spent. I forgot what kind of alocasia this was, but I love it. I have a lot of seedlings that I got from the Orchid Society. Here's a couple. This is I forgot what, it's a spider orchid that I inherited. It was a big spider orchid that I kind of broke up in to 4 clumps. I don't need 4 clumps, so I'll probably bring the extras to the Orchid Society to raffle off or auction off, whatever. I have some Cattleyas that I brought back from Seattle. Green Genie, not doing so hot. The Oncidium Twinkle that I got at Home Depot for $8. Flowers are gone. Pseudobulb is, I don't know, questionable. It's wrinkled and not plump, so might be a goner. I don't know. We'll see how it does. This is a Dendrobium aggregatum that came off of this big old chunk that I brought back from Seattle. No flower nodes from the pseudobulbs yet. I don't know what that is. That looks like it could be a flower spike starting. But I gave it its winter's rest. I stopped watering it around Thanksgiving, and I put it back in the grow space to start getting water, so we'll see what happens. This is my LC Christian Star Aloha that I brought back from Seattle. This is its newest growth. It's been acclimating and growing, but no flowers yet. Vanda tricolor. I've been working really hard with getting all the plants labeled, so. And here I have Tolomnia. I brought this to the Orchid Society when it was in flower, and I actually won the novice division again. So I brought this from Maui to Seattle and back, and it's doing well. I have some air plants against this wall. Here is a yellow bird. I don't know, it put out some nice flowers last year, and it's been trying to, but every time it sends out a spike, I think thrips got to it, so the spike aborted. We'll see what happens this year. I have some cattleyas here. This I got from a raffle at the Orchid Society. Still a seedling. This I got at Home Depot. It's a golden sunburst cattleya. Cute little clumps of yellow flowers. Here is my Vandas. This one is from Moats. Got it as a seedling in Seattle and brought it back. Another one here from Moats. They have been struggling ever since. But ever since I started my whole fertilizing regimen, green tips, been adding Super Thrive and fertilizing weekly, so this here is a Dendrobium. See the tag. Terrifolia. I got this recently, actually last night, from the Orchid Society auction. I believe it is a native to Australia. And Jeff from TOF, Jeff, told me that he sold this originally to someone there who's kept it for 15 years and brought it to the auction. And he and I were bidding against each other for this. So I think he said it's got white flowers. So I'm excited to see what happens. It is a beast. It's also known as the rat tail orchid. Look at that. Its leaves are about a foot long. It's a massive plant. Here I have some Vanda Sanderiana seedlings. They're huge. Maybe this year they'll flower. I got them from H&R Nursery on the Big Island. I believe that's where they are. I don't know why it did this. I should have just left them in the basket, but whatever. And on this side, I have a Dendrobium Twinkle. Cute little seedling. Look at all those healthy roots. It's got a little growth coming out, so maybe that'll be where the flower comes from. I have another part of my green genie, not looking so hot, but it's got potential. It's got beautiful roots coming out, so maybe it's finally rebounding. It also suffered from scale. This here is my Laelia purpurata alba. I just repotted it and stuck that in there to give it some stability. But I think I see a shadow in there, a possible spike. So we'll see what happens. Here's another seedling I got from Seattle. And more seedlings that I got recently from Kawamoto Orchids. That's where I got the Wrinkle Stylus. I got that from them, and also got this from them as a gift for purchase. And this monster of a plant is my BLC Golf Green Hair Pig. It has been very happy. It's been giving off so many flowers. And this is my orange Cattleya. I'm gonna call it Waianae Sunburst for some reason. It looks like a Waianae Sunburst, but yeah, it's healthy. This one I got last night at the Orchid Society meeting raffle. Cute little seedling. Carol Chota from Exotic Orchids of Maui. I think that's some of the seedlings that she brought. She said this is a nice plant, so it's got white flowers. And here are my Neophanetias that I just put in kokedama in fresh moss. It's a fugaku. White flowers, but you grow it for the variegated leaves. This next one is my Toyo Sakura. Cute little pink flowers. It's got spikes, you can see. I think the spikes aborted. See that back there? It's a spike. That there was a spike, but I think it aborted. And this is just a regular Neophanetia. I don't think this flowered for me yet. Regular white flowers. This den seedling I got from somebody on Oahu who came to speak at the society. Dendrobium MOY. This one is a Dendrobium lineale. Look at that seedling. Look at that fat growth. Another Cattleya I got from the Maui Orchid Society's raffle. That's this one. And this one. They seem to be healthy. This one is a Dendrobium I got from Home Depot. It's got beautiful violet moth looking flowers. This is a Paphiopedilum that I bought in Seattle. I just repotted it and it is looking amazing. It's never flowered for me. I bought it as a seedling. There's that. I have some random plants here on the side. Monstera borgesiana. I just did a cutting. Now it's shooting up new growth. This one I think is probably virus, so I'm probably gonna throw away this no ID Phalaenopsis. I have a jewel orchid back here that doesn't look so well. I might need to repot it. Here is some Hono babies. So I think I'll probably pot them up this spring. And a couple seedlings that I got from the Orchid Society. This one dried up and died, but I have another one right there. That is promising. And this is a Emcilia philippensis. That spike has been growing for so long. And there's a community pot of honohonos. On the bottom here is where I have some house plants. No ID phals. Have a philodendron Birkin. I heard that these are like parasitic leaves that you should just cut them off, but whatever. Some random house plants. String of hearts. And I believe that's like a trailing jade plant, or whatever you call it. I might have to move them out though. Here I have my Falbellina. And there's my massive honohono that I took to Seattle and brought back. It's been living here since Thanksgiving. It's dropped all its leaves. And you can see buds. Covered on these canes. Oh, I forgot this massive vanda. You guys probably remember this plant. I think it's a tricolor, but here's its flowers. This is a temporary location for it. And this here is a grammatophyllum that I got from Home Depot. What kind of variety are you? Grammatophyllum scriptum variety, leopard. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please hit subscribe. If there's anything else you guys want to see, drop it down in the comments and maybe I'll post it in the next video. But till then, thanks for watching. Bye.